Hey guys, Jerry here, and welcome back to Modded OpenTTD. I have been looking a bit over the growth requirement here for Jerryville, and it appears that goods are still the one that's really holding us back. Granted, we could do with a bit more mail. Now, the month has just reset, so there's not really a lot of stuff in yet. But the real bad one is the goods, still. It needs 154, which is more than mail, more than milk, it's second only to passengers, really. And while the passengers we got covered pretty good with the airport here, making like 1 million for every trip coming in, we don't really have a lot of goods coming in. So I think what we need to do is start a local production of goods here at the industry park. And looking around a bit, the stuff that we have nearby, we have a what's it called, a steel mill there, which needs iron ore, coal, scrap metal. This steel mill is part of Benton and not Jerryville, unfortunately. The reason I say unfortunately is that one of the later requirements here is actually recycled materials. And I'm thinking, do we actually have some... Is there anything called recycled materials, or do we have scrap metal as the only one? Oh, recyclables, there they are. Alright. I guess that's an entirely new thing that's coming in later then in the game. Okay, so no worries there. Anyway, there's a steel mill there. We have a coal mine here, which we are carrying quite a bit away from, so that's not really an option. But we do have another coal mine here. We have an iron ore mine right there, and we have another one right there. Now, all of these could be connected pretty easily with just a nice bit of road. Again, I'm trying to get a bit away from the trains because we've done trains so much, so I'm thinking a wee bit of truck might not be a bad idea. So, again, to concentrate as much as we can up here. Destroyed in suspicious circumstances, that's interesting. Anyway, what I really want to do is get not a hardware store, but a metal workshop, because these accept metals and chemicals, which we can deliver metals from over here, that we can fabricate by using the ores from up here. I don't think we actually have a metal workshop anywhere near here, so that's why I kind of want to fund one. Again, we can afford it, so if we could fund one right there, that should be covered by everything. As you can see here, they now accept metal, yes, and chemicals. Excellent. And that should allow us to deliver... Oh wait, this one up here? Can we expand this, maybe? To actually reach it? Or should we just... Actually, let's just make a new one. So we make a brand new station here. The metal workshop that we deliver to. And then we're gonna pick up from over here and bring into town. So we're gonna deliver... Yeah, that's exactly what we want. So we're gonna deliver the metal here. So... but to make the metal, of course, we need to hook up all these things up here, so let us get started right on that. Now, one thing I actually did really want to do in this episode was make a big ship work. But I have been looking around a bit on the map, and I'm having a tough time finding out anywhere where a big ship might actually be a good idea. I'll show you guys in just a moment, but for now we're gonna set up this road network here. So the long stretch of road is gonna be the one here coming in, intersecting with the tunnel. Now, intersecting with the tunnel is not a good idea, by any means. So I think what we're gonna do is actually destroy the tunnel if we could. Now there's a road vehicle inside, so we're gonna have to wait until they all pass. So one just entered, of course. This is a pain in the ass. Never mind. Never mind. Let us instead flatten out next to the tunnel. And then we'll make a little detour here. Just go around the tunnel. Once we can connect it, that is. Come on, stop being broken down. There we go. Alright, we got a little detour there, and then we're gonna set up... We need to flatten out this bit as well. So let us get some nice one-way paths here. So we want one all the way up there, and we want this one the other way. And hopefully that should allow us to somehow get the traffic flowing a bit more smoothly, at least on the long stretch there. So we get a good couple of bridges going here, and then at the other side we will... That was not what I wanted. Bridge. Come on. Come on, Jerry, don't be silly. I think we do need to quickly do one square of unidirectional road here. And then we can... I'm not paused. Asia Star. That's a nice one. Yeah, sure. Alright. So we got a nice little roundabout there. And now we need a road to go to both of these. Do we want to go through the town? Is that a... I think we might as well just go through the town. It doesn't really matter that much. So, little circle there. And... little circle there. Coming out. Let's see. The most straight path through the town is... yeah, it's alright. Although I would like to place this one over here instead. Because we don't really need to get the food store in. Food. Bakery. I think it's a bakery. Grain mill, whatever. So we got those two hooked up. Although I do want to just quickly do this. There we go. And so we need more mail trucks. I just got a mail truck. Right before I started recording, that is. Don't know why they're making so many mail trucks all of a sudden. But there we go. We have a road going to all the places. Now we need a little depot and something there. Another depot over here. Put that there. And finally we need a station here as well. With a depot, of course. Alright, so to start with, we need some big ass dump trucks once again. We need some fast ones. So let's say coal, first of all. Now, the Kilimanjaro unitized mining truck here is actually, I think, the one we want to use for all of it. Iron ore, coal. Yeah, that's the one. So you go here, full load. Then you go all the way down here. And of course we need to refit you to carry coal. And we want to clone new ones immediately. Go. Now, I'm just quickly gonna take this one here and pin it so we can use the go-to command without having to scroll over there. So let's get another one here. We got the Kilimanjaro again. Go to full load here, and then go to here. Ah well. And we need to refit you to iron ore. Clone vehicle, control click, and go, both of you. Pin this one again. And finally, the last one. Another set of Kilimanjaros. Refit to iron ore, go, full load, go. Location here. Did I refit to iron ore already? Or clone vehicle? And start. We might as well get two started on them, all of them immediately. Now, this is the delivery station here. I'm wondering if we should have a separate one for pickup so we can actually deliver without risking congestion by not picking up the stuff. I think that's a good idea. So, what I want to do is have a completely separate little bubble in here. Just like this. And then we're gonna have pickup over here. So we'll take anything that can carry metal. What can carry metal? That should be... We got this foundry transporter, but that's a slow one. And it can't really carry that much compared to some of these pretty normal flatbed trucks here. I see this one, 81.2. I think we're just gonna go with this one and actually get a nice bit of speed on it. So we're gonna refit this to metal, and then we're gonna go full load here, and then we're gonna deliver at the metal workshop. Clone once again immediately, although it's gonna take a while before they do anything, but I figure we might as well get them sent off on the way. And then let's have a look up here. This coal mine here, it's not producing a lot, but it is producing something which we can use. Again, it's gonna take a while for this whole system to start up. So let me show you guys what I was talking about the big ship. Now we have a big town, Jerryville, here by the water, and we could easily hook up a harbor to connect to the airport, so it would be the same station. And that would allow us to get some passengers and such going, but where would those passengers go? I mean, we can deliver a lot to the oil field there, but we can't really bring anything back. There is the little tiny town down here, which, again, we could deliver some passengers to, but it seems a bit silly, really, to be honest. The fishing grounds here are not big enough to actually warrant like a 1,000-ton ship. The oil field could potentially use it, but on the other hand, I'm not quite sure I want to start an oil industry over here yet, because it's actually getting quite crowded as it is. I mean, we'll see how it works with these trucks here. Like, long distance truck transport is a new thing for me. But we'll have to like leave that for a while, leave it running and see what the ratings are. But at least the first truck is already running nicely there. So and one coal truck is actually on its way as well. It looks as though they can find the correct road to use. Again, I'm not quite sure what exactly the benefit of the one-way roads here are, because whenever there's a breakup they just queue up behind instead of overtaking, so meh. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to do here before we continue on. We can do that pretty easily. We have the oil field out here, which, again, we're not going to really be using it, but we do have 2 unoccupied helicopter slots here on the airport. So I was thinking that if we take a helicopter here, full load here, can we actually refit it to only carry passengers? So full load any cargo. Yeah, we only want passengers, but I don't think we can get rid of the mail. And they don't accept mail, they only accept passengers, but anyway, I was thinking just to kind of get a bit more transport going here and actually have a useful helicopter and use a bit more of the airport space here. Send a helicopter here, pick up some passengers, transport out to the oil field. Now the annoying thing is we have 2 pretty good oil fields here, like there's 180,000 there and this 160 there. So they could actually provide quite a bit of stuff for a refinery, like there's one up there. Actually, let me think for a moment here. This aqueduct. Land sloped in the wrong direction. Alright, so maybe, just maybe, we could actually get a ship over here. It's an interesting thought at the very least, but it would require quite a bit of landscaping as far as I can tell, because we need to make a sort of an area like this. And then pretty much have an aqueduct flowing across like this. Then on top of that, we need, let's see, which one is it that actually allows us to change the level? Is that this one? Yeah. So it would require a bunch of these as well, and some more aqueduct here. And then finally we would need to create enough space here for a dock. So like this. But again, hold on, that's actually a really poor idea. Because to make a dock, we need a slope that goes up like this. Actually, let me think for a moment here. This is actually quite confusing. We need the ship to go around like this, and then we can put the dock here, for instance, and we'd be able to put or deliver chemical or deliver raw oil to here. So we could have a ship coming in, then somehow making it up this hill. Like, I don't know why the water, how the water actually succeeds in doing what it's doing there, but apparently that's possible. And where is the music? Come on, play something. That's better. Alright, so we got a ship in there. We have this very long aqueduct here that we need to have the ship navigate, so that probably means we need a buoy right there. And we should probably have a ship depot over here as well. Alright, so let's see. We need something that can carry oil. That's a passenger ship. Why can it carry oil at all? Now this one here looks very much like an oil tanker. This one really doesn't. Large coaster. Inland waterways, rivers, canals, lakes. I think we need to go with this one. Refit to oil. Alright, so we need you to go full load at the oil field. Where can we actually click? There. Then we need to go via this buoy to this dock, and then back via this buoy to the oil field. And we have one buoy there as well, so we can actually get all the way down there. So we need another new ship. Go that oil field via this buoy to the plant, and then back via this one and via this one. And we need full load here, and we need to refit you to carry oil. Interesting. So, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong ship here. So we got a couple of big ships here who hopefully can actually traverse this canal here. Again, I don't know how long it'll take to do any of the sorts, like transport, go up the slope and across here, but again, it's a system of transportation units that we haven't actually explored yet, so I figured it was a good thing to try. So let's actually speed up the time for a bit and look at all the little road vehicles traveling about here. These guys have started actually producing stuff. Yeah, so we have some metal being delivered over here and picked up. We've transporting 93%. We actually have a little surplus, supposedly. Oh, that looked really wrong there. That was a crash, but they didn't crash. Impressive. Apparently these Kilimanjaro trucks are ghosts. So ratings there on 99% after a bit of time. Ratings here are not 99%, so we need to clone one of these at least. And over here there should definitely not be 99%. Yeah, 94. We probably need two over here because they're so far away, so go, all of you, go. Excellent. So far so good. Now these towns over here are pretty much stuck growth-wise because we don't have the remaining goods that they need being delivered to them. But that doesn't prevent us from fixing the roads a bit. Like I don't think they can actually grow more as such, but at least they. Oops, I did not want to do that. Yeah, they probably can't really grow much, but they might decide to change some of the buildings up, I don't know. In any case, it looks a bit nicer. With a slightly few of these really poorly planned roads. Can't remove that one. Can remove that. And just cross over there. Alright. So let's have a look. Are these ships getting loaded up nicely? They are. Now I'm wondering if yeah, they wanted engineering supplies to increase production. But at least the little passenger helicopter here is actually doing some stuff. He is permanently stuck with 15 bags of mail, that's kinda sad. But there's not really much we can do about it. The ship has not arrived as it's all filled yet. Like these big ones here, they're not quick at all. But again, we didn't really build them for profit, we built them for the specific purpose of potentially getting a nice bit of chemicals going up here, chemicals and petrol that we can deliver down here. So, yeah. Like, it would also be really easy to hook up a train station, or not a train station, but a road vehicle station to just kind of go in here and fiddle with these. We could actually deliver the chemicals right at the same place. Although that's not really the most profitable thing. It is possible. But I think the chemicals are better used down here because we can boost the production of the metal workshop and thus get a lot more goods. Also, I do believe the city at one point needs manufacturing supplies. Yes, they do. Do they accept them? Yes, they do. We can deliver the manufacturing supplies right down there. And get that done as well. So, excellent, excellent, excellent. Excellent. So yeah, with that I think we're gonna end this episode. I'm Jerry and this has been Modded OpenTTD. I'll see you next time. Bye.